Hi.
Hey.
Hello. Ooh, welcome to the PHNX Daily Bet Show. I'm your host, Shane Diefenbach, joined as always by Mr. In the Lab, Johnny Venerable. How are we feeling? Can you flex for us again, Johnny?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
This is a free show that's got to go behind a paywall,
Mm,
which we don't do here at PHNX anyway. But I'm excited. I'm excited that I get to put to bed the NBA regular season. Which, let's be real, there were so many roller coaster up and downs to this NBA season from a betting standpoint,
yeah.
and now real basketball can be played and wagered on. That's refreshing. I mean, this season, no Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's hurt. The
Yeah.
Suns are shit. They're not going to make the playoffs too. Could they win the West? What's going on with the Lakers? I mean, NBA regular season, you know how I feel about it. Postseason though, it's next level.
Yeah. I'm fired up for it. No more excuses, no more load managing. And now we get some real basketball. And the bracket is set. And I'm very excited for this because everybody in Nuggetville saying they like their draw. Because the Warriors are on the other side of the bracket. Okay. Well, let's talk about who they would get in the first round. They're either going to get the Lakers, the Timberwolves, the Thunder, or the Pelicans. Realistically, they'll probably get the the Pelicans, I would say, because the Timberwolves are probably going to lose to the Lakers, and they're going to end up getting the 7 seed because now Rudy Gobert's not playing. The whole team's a dumpster
Right.
fire, and the Pelicans are probably going to be the Thunder. And then that would mean the Pelicans and Nuggets in the first round, which we saw that matchup last year for our Phoenix Suns, Johnny. It wasn't easy.
No, it's not. Those are two teams that are playing with house money. Maybe not the Timberwolves. God only knows what's going on with them.
Timberwolves aren't. I don't think they're getting out of this.
They're not an option. The Thunder are feisty group, as is New Orleans, but no Zion for New Orleans. But if you've been watching, Brandon Ingram had 21 points in the first quarter the other day, playing some of his best basketball of his NBA career. So, in a weird way, it's like I think the Suns got the best draw. And hear me out. It's like Paul George, not 100%. I'm not bought in on Kawhi Leonard anymore. I think it's over. I think you get this Clipper team down 0-1, 0-2, I think they will quit. I'm convinced of that. I know they've got a good head coach, but to me, it's like they are the team at the end of the day. Warriors are modern day dynasty, right? The Lakers have LeBron. I think the Clippers are about 5 years too late to the party. I think this is an old, broken down team. And I think the youth and the enthusiasm, and then the top two players for the Suns. I know I just pivoted hard right into the Suns, but I feel like if of all the matchups, I think the Suns walk all over the Clippers. I don't even think it's competitive.
Yeah, I mean the Clippers were my preseason pick to win the whole thing this year, because they when healthy they're awesome. But Paul George isn't going to play. We don't even know if we're going to see him this series because they might get swept. I don't think they will get swept. I think the series goes to 5 or 6, but I don't know. I mean, they're definitely not a team to slouch over. You're not playing the Thunder. You're not playing the Timberwolves.
But even with those teams, like the Thunder have more youth and athleticism that I think they'll get.
The Thunder.
They'll get up for those games. The Clippers, to me, it's like it's over, guys.
I don't think so. I think you think they're way more bought out than I don't think they're bought out at all.
44 wins. I mean, the Phoenix has legitimate excuses. Their team's been in disarray all year. Kevin Durant, they've lost Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton, and Devin Booker to meaningful snaps or minutes all year. Chris Paul missed almost the first half of the season. I know Kawhi and Paul George are hurt, but they're just I'm just not into the Clippers.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook's good for a 40-point game. That probably wins the Clippers a game single-handedly. I'm just saying it's going to happen. I could see it. Against Chris Paul. I could see it. But we're not here to talk about basketball. I mean, we kind of are, but we're here to bet on baseball for the day because we can't bet on the NBA right now. I mean, you can, but not games because they're not here yet. I'm fired up for the playing games, and damn well we're going to be betting on that, and we're going to be using BetMGM to do so. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use that bonus code PHNX right there in the bottom left corner of your screen, and you will get up to $200 in bonus bets on your first wager with BetMGM. Here's how it works. All you got to do is download the BetMGM app and sign up using bonus code PHNX. Place a pregame moneyline wager in the amount of at least $10 on any market at standard odds price, and you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly, regardless of the outcome of your wager. Plus, just make sure to use that bonus code PHNX. And, there's no better time to be at BetMGM, the sportsbook, than for all the Suns away games. Guys, for every single Suns away playoff game, Our PHNX Suns crew will be out there doing watch parties presented by Neutral, and will feature a bunch of food and drink specials, PHNX giveaways, and a BetMGM mystery deposit bonus. What? That's right. Join us then. And now, listen to me talk about the disclaimer.
Disclaimer, 21 plus to wager. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. U.S. promotional offers not available in Washington, D.C., Mississippi, Nevada, New York, and Ontario. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Colorado, D.C., Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. New York. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP, Arizona. 1-800-522-4700, Kansas, Nevada. 1-800-327-5050, Massachusetts. 1-800-BETS-OFF, Iowa. 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help, Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Babybacks, the dogs of the Southwest, are 6-4, and everyone's freaking out, but it's because of who they played. They had 2 series against the Dodgers, 1 series against the Padres, and this team is over 500. What do you think of them, John?
Well, I told you before the season, I thought the Dodgers would regress. I thought this would be their first regression season. Everybody knows San Diego's legitimate. And then I do think that the Diamondbacks are in that next tier. We talked about San Francisco. They're toast. Colorado offensively remains a juggernaut, but their pitching's terrible. I think the Diamondbacks are firmly what we thought they were before the regular season. They're not going to sniff the division title, with all due respect. That's my opinion. But I think they're a borderline wild card playoff team. And for what essentially equates to year 3 of this rebuild, your arrow's only pointing up. You're not selling off prospects and high level pieces at the deadline to go all in. You're going to say, let's try to win with our young players and try to get to somewhere between 85 to 87 wins. That gets us into the dance, and then let those young players get experience. I think they're right on track. I think that big psychological series win over the Dodgers is something they can ride throughout the duration of April. But they're a fun team, and they try hard, and they've had a couple come from behind victories, which you love to see. So it's a team right now. Good hell, do we need it in Arizona? The Cardinals are in shambles. Coyotes season mercifully coming to a close, right? We need the Diamondbacks to give us hope throughout the summer, Shano.
Yeah, for sure. After the NBA title, after Larry O'Brien is raised, it'll be nice to have something else to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this was a team that went from this outfield's very fun to this team is pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that everything can continue the way it has started and the pitching doesn't blow as many games as we're
Negative run differential, by the way. Got to get that corrected. I know they're above 500. You're playing the charm life when your run differential, I think, what is it, -3, -4?
It's -3, but a lot of that is weighted into a game where they just got shelled in LA.
For sure.
Like, there was one game that 12 of those runs were in.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's look at these picks we got from BetMGM. Oh, wait. We got to go. Do we have anything from last week? What was it? Get a parlay. Did that hit?
Oh God, blow this into oblivion. I'm not even checking this. I'm sorry. Can we just? I don't care enough. I'm sorry. I love you all.
I'll check for you, Johnny. Wait, pull that back
okay.
up. I'll
Regular
check
season tanking NBA playoff seeding bullshit that I was forced to bet on when I wanted to talk about NFL futures.
I told
That's
you
fine.
didn't have to.
But I couldn't find enough. I'm going to tell you right now, this show, by hook or by crook, the week of the draft will be all draft coverage. It will be all draft coverage Monday through Friday.
This is my show. The Lakers -13.5 did hit. The Celtics did win, and the Bulls, they won. Johnny, that hit.
Of course it did. Of course it did.
Why did you bet on it, John?
Because I don't trust this league.
The Rockets won by 3. That didn't hit. The Lakers over did hit, and the Rays definitely won. They covered that. They are. If you're not on the Tampa Bay Ray bandwagon yet, join me. I have bet on them probably 60% of their games this year. They are 9-0. They cover the run line almost every single game, and it's not even close. What can you do me a favor and look up the run differential?
They have scored more runs than anybody in the MLB, and they have given up less runs than anybody in the MLB. So it's pretty good.
Can you
The
give
run
me a
differential-
just give me a 2 minutes.
Yeah,
It's plus 57.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We are 9 games in. They are 9-0.
Do they have 57 fans tonight?
Probably not. Probably not. Johnny, what do you like tonight?
What the fuck is wrong with the St. Louis Cardinals? They can't win a series. They're getting swept by Atlanta. This is a desperation game. This early in the season, they have to win this game. I'm going to go my St. Louis Cardinals. They're my secret team. They have to beat the Rockies tonight. and I'm going to tell you how they do it here in a second. Cards money line -145. Cubs have been playing good baseball. And by the way, they're also a sleeper team in the Shohei Ohtani sweepstakes. They're not on the Diamondback collision course yet. They're probably a year behind where the D-backs are right now. But I think they get a dub tonight. And I think the Astros absolutely get a dub tonight. That's my 3-team parlay. I'm going 2 money line bets. I also like the Stros to cover. You want to tease that up against the putrid Pirates. Pirates have been playing over their head, but they just lost their stud infielder to messed up his ankle. He's going to be out 10 to 12 weeks.
Is it an ankle?
Yeah. And so
it looked like a
not
knee.
looking good. So I think so. Big emotional loss off the field for the Pirates leads to a big blowout win for the Astros tonight.
Why do you like the Cubbies tonight, Johnny?
Well, because the Cubs have been playing good ball. They're playing your precious Mariners, and
Luis Castillo is pitching. The Cubs are throwing out a pitcher with a 11.72 ERA, and Luis Castillo has not given up a run this year.
Wind's blowing out at Wrigley. I'm looking for some plus money, baby.
No, that's fair. That's fair. The Mariners still scare me.
Dansby Swanson back from the grave. That guy was a huge bust. Now he's pretty good with the Cubs.
What?
Dansby Swanson was incredible last year.
Dansby Swanson was one of the best players in baseball last year.
Okay. Early in his career, remember, was he like first overall pick? He was
okay, that's fair. That's fair.
All right. That's what I meant.
That's fair. All right, let's look at my picks for today. Got these odds at the lovely BetMGM app. Dodgers -1.5. I mean, come on. The D-backs, their little brother just smacked them around in that series. Of course they're going to cover -1.5 tonight against the awful, awful, awful team that is the San Francisco Giants. God, I feel bad for them. The Marlins. You know who's pitching tonight, Johnny? Your boy, Mr. Alcantara. Give me that. Marlins money line -120. And then the D-backs, the Snakes, -145. The Milwaukee Brewers. Yes, the Milwaukee Brewers are almost even money to beat the D-backs tonight.
They're good.
Yeah, I know, but they're the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yelich hot. Yelich is hot. Cardinals should have won two out of 3 in Milwaukee.
You know all that matters? It's Valentine's Day. And you know who's pitching for the Brewers? Wade freaking Miley. Come on.
Wade Boggs?
No. Give me Zach Gallen and the Diamondbacks to win tonight. I got one prop for you. He's not a Diamondback anymore, but he once was. Your MVP, Paul Goldschmidt. Give me over 1.5 bases tonight.
I like that. I like that. Shane and I keeping all of our props in Cards Rockies because what the hell? Why not? I'm going to tell you right now, Nolan Arenado is getting closer and closer to even money. Hit a bomb tonight. Vegas is telling you something. Back in his old stomping grounds of Coors, this is free money right now, or as close to we can get on BetMGM and plus 375. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Steven Matt's terrible. One of the worst pitchers in baseball. Was a horrific signing by the Cardinals last offseason. They tried to convince their fan base that he was good. They're running him back. Their pitching's the worst in the NL. Steven Matz is going to get his Mats handed to him tonight. He's going to give up at least 4 runs tonight, -120. You suck, Steven Matz.
Wow. You okay?
He's terrible. He's a terrible signing. And then they're like, he'll be better. He'll be better, even though he missed most of last year and was terrible. We don't need pitching.
Do you need pitching?
Yeah, but you see Jordan Walker. He's a stud. He's going to win Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
Sorry, your boy.
Corbin Carroll. Easy. We got 11 people in here and no comments and only 2 likes. Guys, I would appreciate some more engagement and drop your favorite picks in the chat. And become a diehard. Level up your fandom today. Do it all.
This shirt was once $1 on our website, and if you were a diehard, you could have gotten it, and it's the tits. I love it so much.
You know what else is the tits?
Yeah.
Being a Sun Devil. Forks up, baby. John Rahm, right after he 4-putted the first hole of the Masters, his odds skyrocketed to plus 2,000. Look at
hell yeah.
Hey, check the odds on that bottom left, or check the time on that bottom left. 8:04 a.m. You can't say I don't be in the lab doing this. I was in my bed when I woke up at 7:50, and I saw that he just had an awful hole. Get him at plus 2,000. Threw a little $10 bonus bet, little baby bet on Rami to win the whole thing. That paid out $200 on BetMGM. If you want to be like me and be one of the cool kids, you got to download BetMGM today.
I retweeted that, and then there were a couple peeps below you that were popping out some of their BetMGM tickets with Mr. Rahm hitting big on the Masters. So we love to see that. So we encourage you Send out your winning tickets and let us know, and I'll retweet them. So
Yeah, and Phil Mickelson finishes second. So 2 ASU guys in the top 2 at Augusta. Pretty incredible. Love me some lefty. The oldest player at Augusta to ever finish top 5. Pretty awesome. Good time to be at Sun Devil. Also, good time to watch
greasy, bro.
Watch the ASU show
Yeah.
today. We got some fun stuff to talk about. Transfer portal updates. Got a guest on. Make sure to tune in for that. And there might be a very special guest on the High Point on Wednesday night. Just saying. Jalen Conyers gets somebody. You'll have to wait and see. And then obviously the spring game this Saturday. We're hanging out at Illegal Pete's. Make sure to come join us at 10 a.m. Going to be a really good time. Johnny, anything else before we get out of here?
Well, it's not illegal, but it damn well should be. 4 p.m. PHNX Cardinals live. Myself, Bo Brock. Are the Cardinals just leaking out shit to the media to try to drum up business? Because Adam Schefter's tweeting out that at least 6 teams want the 3rd overall pick. When you have to brag about shit happening, I mean, it's a little concerning. It was like that D-Hop trade that was imminent about 3 weeks ago. We're going to be talking about that. Chris Sims also has Will Anderson Jr. as his 5th defensive end in this draft. So we're going to talk about that, man. Get some help.
You can follow me on Twitter at Shane D. You can follow Johnny on Twitter at Johnny Bet. We'll follow the show on Twitter at PHNX_bets. We're live here every Monday through Friday, giving out winners at noon on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. Turn those notifications on. Leave a like. Follow PHNX_sports across all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We'll see you tomorrow. But until then, peace, love, and Johnny hit a parlay that he didn't even know about.